Hello, twin flames. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what is happening in your connection. Let's see feminine here, masculine here. Spirit, please show us what is happening for the divine feminine right now. What is her energy right now? What is the divine feminine energy right now? Spirit, please show me. We have Hierophant. Is she committed elsewhere? Or is she committed to higher learning? Depends. We have the Eight of Swords here, reversed. If she's elsewhere committed, she's liberating herself. Very good. We have the King of Fire here, reversed. So perhaps feminine is connected with the karmic partner of fire, okay? And he may not be a nice guy. He may be quite aggressive or lacks leadership. He may be very controlling, unkind, okay? So feminine is liberating herself, okay? Let us see where is masculine right now. Where is masculine right now? What's his energy? What is masculine's energy right now? Queen of Earth. And moving away. Or moving towards. What is happening? So we had a King of Fire here. And the Queen of Pentacles here. Masculine. Is masculine connected with the feminine of Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and he's moving away from there? Or he's moving towards this queen. How does divine masculine feel towards this queen? How does he feel towards her? There is wisdom there. There is wisdom there. He may feel lonely. And there is also stalemate situation. I wonder if she is a divine feminine that he is moving towards. He's trying to find his way and he's divinely guided towards her. But there is a stalemate situation here. See, there is toxicity there. We have a strong Capricorn energy here. And I wonder, maybe for some of you, he will be committed elsewhere as well. Not letting go of the toxic situation. We also have Scorpio energy here. Capricorn, Scorpio. There is unhappy home. There is a breakup of the connection. Karmic situation. Pride involved. And emotionally unavailable. Masculine. Maybe of water. Maybe masculine is Scorpio. We're off to a difficult start. Show us the challenge for divine feminine right now. What is her challenge on her twin flame journey? What is divine feminine's challenge on the twin flame journey? Wow. To move. There. He has this card. You're mirroring. It is a challenge for her to move. To find the way. Maybe even physically to move, or like emotionally transition towards peaceful situation. I think she wants to be free from that commitment that she has. And it is challenge to move, okay? It's challenge to transition for her. She's trying to persevere, perhaps in a very difficult situation. There is experience there. She is not being naive, she's not being like playful or childlike. There is experience, there is understanding, there is deep contemplative energy. She's not letting others in. There are boundaries, but there is mistrust. She's very guarded. What is the biggest challenge for the masculine right now? Look, to move as well was the Chariot. To move out the house, maybe the house is a problem for the masculine. We have the Hanged Man reverse, which speaks about perhaps somebody stuck in the same mindset and does not see things from a different perspective. That's why it's challenging to move. Or perhaps masculine is finding it hard to prioritize himself and to be like this healthily selfish. Perhaps he's been like sacrificing a lot for others, and now he needs to think about himself and he can't. He feels tied, still tied, held back. He may feel quite vulnerable to make any moves, and that's why it is a challenge for him to move as well. Okay, transition. To have this ambitious attitude towards the goal of his. How does divine feminine feel towards her divine masculine? How does she feel towards him? How does she feel towards him? The moon reversed. Perhaps something came to light that sent her into confusion and misunderstanding, like not knowing what to do now. Some shadows came up, some fears are coming up, lots of biological responses. I keep telling that about the moon. The moon is about our body, our humanity. And the lesson of the moon is to accept the fact that while we are the soul, which is indestructible, which is immortal, eternal, we are in a human body which will expire. We're in a human body which is destructible, human body which is vulnerable, which has its own needs and desires and fears and longings and biological responses and hormonal storms. Okay, so that is how feminine feels towards her masculine. There is perhaps fears that she will never have him. She does not know how to make it happen. She longs for him, yearns for him, pines for him. Her body is crying out to him to come and claim her, but at the same time he's not there. And she is perhaps trying to transcend. Okay, when the moon goes reversed, that's the time when we try to transcend our humanity, and we sometimes like swim against the current, because you cannot tell your heart to unwant what it wants, and you cannot tell your body not to long for something when it's just crying out for that beloved to come home. Show us, how does masculine feel towards his divine feminine? How does masculine feel towards his divine feminine? Passion, curiosity, flirtatious kind of energy. He feels like he admires her, and he also may feel somewhat inferior to her. If there is no age difference, it would be difference in maturity levels. I think he feels that he's somewhat beneath her in some sense, and he adores and admires her, and he looks at her as if feminine is on a pedestal. He has placed her on a pedestal. He feels like a boy when he is with her or in her proximity. He may feel awkward in a way, passionate. There is passion there. Definitely like kind of awkward passion. And, perhaps a masculine is of the earth sign. Okay, we have, or has strong earth in his chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He may be, we also saw Cancer here, Virgo here as well. Water sign strong, maybe like Pisces. Fire sign with this lad specifically might be Aries, but also Sagittarius or Leo. So any sign is possible, but there are expressions of this fire towards the feminine, while at the same time he is like sitting back with his coin in his material realm and trying to manage his situation as an adult man should. Okay, so I think he feels a little like guilty or ashamed or awkward that he has those responses towards her, which makes him feel awkward like the boy. He does not want to lose control. So he's sitting back stubbornly, I think, really trying to hold himself together, while deep down he's like so excited and he would love to flirt and he would like to touch and kiss or say something playful, but I do not think he's actually allowing himself to do that. Show us the feminine's intention towards her masculine. I think she intends to build her own independence on the material realm. I think she feels like she must do it on her own. This may involve her soul mission. Perhaps she feels like she needs to do the mission by herself because he has not joined her. So her intention is to build her comfort, to build like her home or a stability for herself, knowing perhaps that he will come, but not relying on his assistance. Show us what is masculine's intention towards his divine feminine. He feels a little confused and there are weak boundaries emotionally for him. He intends to hold back. I don't see him charging in. He feels he can't do it. Not at this moment while I'm reading. Tomorrow may be a different story, but today, at this current moment, as I'm picking up his energies, he's not ready to charge in. He thinks that he needs to hold back because he's still confused about who you are to him, perhaps, or why he's feeling that way like a boy, and that he needs to get himself under control, that it's somewhat maybe not right. So he is stopping himself from making any rash decisions towards you, feminine. So what is feminine creating right now? Rise. Feminine is trying to rise. She is lifting herself up. Perhaps she has been down a lot and now she understands that it's time to rise. Okay, feminines are rising, and I have noticed that a lot when I observe feminine collective. Feminines are speaking up, feminines are stepping outside the comfort zone, feminines are uniting in sisterhood, reaching out to others to seek either advice or support. There is no fear. Yeah, it's a rise of sisterhood, it's a rise of divine feminine. Show us what is masculine creating right now. Welcome the divine masculine. Okay, so masculine, because of feminine is so powerful and she is rising, I think masculine is welcoming his own divine masculine into this world as an expression, because prior to that perhaps there was wounded masculine, maybe there was distorted masculine, maybe there was toxic masculine, maybe there was unhealed masculine, but now he is welcoming his divinity into this world. It may feel a little scary because it requires a certain vulnerability. Maybe that's why we saw this hanged man there reversed, that there is a sense of being exposed, being vulnerable to certain energies. But masculine is stepping up as well as the feminine rising. There is this mirroring. Masculine is coming home as well. He's welcoming himself home, allowing himself to shine. Show us feminine's cosmic energy at this time. We have emotions. Yes, that moon has brought a lot of emotions for divine feminine. She is working through them. She's accepting her emotions. She's not running away from them. She is deeply intuitive. She knows her own value. She knows that emotions are her friends and her guidance rather than something to be afraid of. So she is in flow, lots of this internal waters within herself. Maybe that is this liberation process when she's truly embracing her own divine flow within herself. We're talking here sacral chakra, very soft, very flexible, no rigidity, no rigidity there. Sorry, I got all tangled up in there. Okay, show us the masculine energies. Show us the masculine cosmic energies. We have shine. Masculine radiance is coming through. That's it. He is allowing his divine masculine to shine through him, to show his true colors to the world, and to, by doing so, attracting and inviting his soul family to join him on the journey. So that is amazing and that is beautiful. Please tell us, Spirit, how does divine feminine see her divine masculine? How does she see him? How does she see him? There is a disappointment there. She may also feel that he is not receptive to love, that his cup is empty and it's been empty for a long time, and now he is rejecting anyone who tries to fill it. So that's how she sees him. There is a Knight of Swords reversed, and that is exactly what he intends to do, and the feminine actually sees him that way. If you were triggered when I told you he's not charging in, you know it, because you see that he's not charging in. You see that there is lack of discernment there, or lack of confidence, or lack of decisive action, because he does not fully trust himself. You see that about him. That does not mean it will stay forever. He will keep mirroring you, feminine. So this is how you see him. You see that he had lots of disappointments in life, and he has experienced a prolonged periods of time feeling unloved. Okay. Show us, how does divine masculine see his divine feminine? How does he see her? How does he see her? Three of Cups. He sees you as joyful, playful, happy, loving, graceful, that you have your sisterhood, that you have your friends. Maybe he thinks that you like to go out and enjoy life and that you like to party, but that is not necessary. This could be like a sisterhood connections, that he sees that you have women who support you, and I believe he is happy about that. He also sees you as somebody who is decisive, who can devote yourself to your own path and your passions, and maybe that also inspires him to be that way. But yes, he sees you as very feminine. Three of Cups is a very feminine energy. It is a place of understanding. Bina, it's where the Mother Mary or Goddess Isis, all these beautiful energies, and there is tenderness and softness, but also that comes from understanding pain, witnessing sorrow, and integrating that all within your own energy field. And so your cup is full, and lots of magical essence within your cup is actually transmuted from the darker element into the, like, from the heavier perhaps into the lighter, from the darkness to the light, from the sorrow to joy, to love. How is divine helping this union? That's a lot. Divine is helping you a lot. So that is free spirit. Give yourselves a space and freedom to express your creativity. Somebody may be year of the horse, but divine is helping you to reclaim your freedom, okay, and your creativity. And maybe that will be helpful in your business as you create your successful mission in this realm. We have Llama, soul growth. Growth is never easy. Have faith and trust in the journey. So the spirit is helping you with your soul growth, and it's difficult. And also you are invited to trust more. So spirit and divine will help you with that. We have Bat, listen up. You're working through deep soul patterns. Release any outdated beliefs that surface. That could be for both of you. releasing old beliefs, old patterns, old programming. So spirit is really working hard on that. I can feel it even like when we sleep or when we are faced with certain situation and suddenly our old constructs fall apart. That's it. You're a different person now. You're no longer attached to this old way of thinking and being and believing in things. So we have starfish, intuition, listen to your soul's truth, think less, feel more. Yes, intuition is so important on the twin flame journey. I feel to myself and for many others I know of that intuition was a very important tool because otherwise things were not making sense. We could not explain it with logic. We could not explain it from experience. So we had to rely on our intuition. And our intuition is actually our higher self talking to us. Okay. High priestess energy was that. We have rabbit, sensitive soul, strengthen your boundaries and cut cords. Yes, cutting cords with karmic toxic situations, perhaps two of you, because we had movement for feminine and for masculine. So maybe, you know, for each and every one of you, it will be different. Maybe several people are watching. That's why it came out like that. But somebody out there is releasing karmic connections, masculine and feminine. And you are very sensitive. Maybe year of the rabbit as well. Somebody is a water sign as well. Somebody could be air sign with his bat. We have panther, protection. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away freely. Okay, so this is a narcissistic, toxic energy. This will be connecting with this rabbit. This talks about somebody is draining you. I know that personally speaks to me because I do tend to attract narcissistic people a lot because I'm highly sensitive and that's what happens to us. Okay, so that's it. Let us get Lover's Oracle. Let us get actually Angel's message. Angels, please give us message for this connection. Please give us message for this twin flame connection. We have remain positive. Yeah. We also have very interesting, helpful people. Okay, so that is your tribe I was talking about. Okay, very important to have supporters on this journey. And I find it very important not to try to even bother to explain to the normies, like normals, what twin flames are. And I know we can, but if we start sharing a lot about our trying to speak fast, guys, about our twin flame love, people become resentful. They do not understand this kind of love. They do not understand this kind of devotion. They think that we're not normal, that we're like sick. And, you know, yeah, if being normal is not believing in this kind of love, I don't want to be normal. So this love is beautiful and divine. And it's very important to have other twin flames in your life. If you follow me on Instagram, there are lots of twin flames on my Instagram page. So if you ever drop something in comments or you view other comments, you will see that twin flames are all over the place. Okay, we attract actually. The minute we awaken to our twin flame journey, we have universe sending us our other twin flames. So we don't feel like we're crazy. Okay, I attempted to share my twin flame experience was I believe two women who were not twin flames, but it did not work very well because they were very extremely triggered by the twin flame experience. They could not accept that it's true and that it's possible. It made no sense and did not apply to any rules or logic. And that's why it is important to have twin flames with you. So I do hope you have twin flames in your life, your friends, your connections. And if not, I am here for you. Okay, I'm twin flame, 100%. And nothing will surprise me on the twin flame journey. I have seen it all and I have heard it all. And it's a beautiful journey. And, you know, sometimes we want to run away from it. But in the end of the day, very rarely when a true twin flame would say that they would make it unhappen. No, no, I would never. I would never make it unhappen for me. It made me into so much better person. My twin flame journey. Please, Spirit, give us a message of love for my beautiful twin flames. What will future bring? And we have emotional freedom. There is this emotional freedom coming here for the feminine. Okay, I hope you still see it. It's gone dark. So emotional freedom is coming, and then dating is coming. Very nice. So we have this romantic dating for my beautiful flames. This reminds me of Romeo and Juliet, of course. So this is a kind of dating where masculine is courting you. Okay, that is very nice. So let's get us Lover's Oracle, and I will close the reading. Spirit, please give us Lover's Oracle for my beautiful twin flames. One, give us two more. Two, okay. And so we got, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of circumstances you currently find yourself in. Absolutely. You deserve joy. You deserve love, joy, and everything that you desire. We have the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yes, so that is the movement, I believe, okay? Two of you are trying to move onto the new path because the past had attachments to toxicity and you no longer want that. So there goes. And we have the final one. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yes, and a twin flame relationship will definitely challenge you, but not in a way that karmic relationship challenges you. A karmic relationship feels it feels evil actually sometimes. Sometimes I would wonder if karmic partner actually takes pleasure in like knocking you down or preventing you from growth. In fact, with myself, I can tell that I definitely notice that my karmic partner brings out the worst in me. Absolutely the worst in me. While my twin flame brings out absolutely the best in me. Absolutely the most nicest, bestest qualities. I love myself when I'm connected to my twin flame. I love myself. I feel beautiful and I feel pure. And when I'm connecting with my karmic partner, I feel unhealthy. I feel weak. So there goes. We gotta trust our feelings, and there is our feeling card there. So thank you very much for watching. I truly hope this resonated and spoke to you. Come back for more. Okay. Bye bye.